What's up, everybody? Wilhelm here. This is my first attempt at this, so don't judge me. But we're going to be making. Well, I already made it. Sorry, but I'm going to be breaking down this Tyler the Creator "Don't Tap the Glass" kind of style beat here. So I'm just going to play it for you, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. So it goes further than that, obviously, but we're going to just kind of break down my process here, kind of like where I started at. So let's go. Let's start with the drums here. So sorry for my messy mixer here. I'm just a messy dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for seeing my steamer there in the back. That's what I mean. But so let's start with the drums here, because that's what I started with the track to get the rhythm. So I used a Teletone Electro Contact 8, of course, and I used this plugin right here. So there you go. And so we started off, with the snare, but the drums all together sound like this. Crash, kind of like really emphasizing that open hi hat. Just add a couple toms, add a couple like perks in there too, right? Pretty straightforward beat, but I didn't like the 808 on this, so I added a kick on. Yeah. So my kick is just on a chip there. Right? Okay. Cool. And then I added a couple perks in there too, kind of those West Side perks as well. Because a lot of his beats, he's from LA, so it's very. His beats are very, LA-ish, right? So at 100 BPM. So we start with the drums there. I also threw in some voxes as well because Tyler loves the voxes, like right. They're kind of going back off each other. It just gives it already kind of more of a groove to it, right, type of thing. And then what did I do? Shit, I started with the intro with the piano, so let's go there. And again, I apologize for my shitty. So, so where are we? Piano, no, it's my bus. There we go. So I started. Okay, go back. Rewind that. So I started with this just from Flex. I find with the piano, just make sure to add the bass notes because then it gives it a lot of life to it, right? So, and I did a little bit of a strum here, and then I also did, if you're playing piano in real life, you have a sustain pedal so you can hit other notes as well, right? So that's kind of what I was doing with these higher notes, just because these are long chords, so just fill it out a little bit more. So I'll play it here. Right. Very Tyler, very smooth, right? Hard drums, melodic. Ooh, my goodness, melodic stuff there. And then you have the last chord there. Back into the loop, right? Cool, cool. So, and then I added in kind of like a synthesizer synth here. What was it? There was something. Serum. Yeah. So I got the Serum preset. Played the exact same chords. I just removed the kind of sustain notes. Very simple, straightforward, right? So we got piano. So that was combined, right? I just wanted to kind of tuck it in the background, you know what I'm saying? So, as well, I added this vocal chop from Arcade here, just to kind of fill it out a little bit more, give it a little bit of an intro, give it a little bit more of an intro. So I just chopped up the vocals there a little bit, and then let's see what we had there. Then we had this ARP here. So I can't see my keyboard very well because this mic is in the way. But all right, it's kind of like Bit Crush. Tyler does a lot of ARPs, so I wanted to find kind of a retro kind of sounding ARP, and it's just playing over the notes here, just over the chords. Sorry. So right, just going up, down, pretty simple. I leave a little bit of space here for kind of a, right, just to give it a pocket. Cool, cool. And then, where were we at? Then, so we got the drums, and then we did the bass. All about that. I did 2 basses on this. Normally, I tend to do 1, but, gotta be a cool kid, So, where are we? So we added kind of this like Moog kind of bass. Let's play that, right? And then this kind of weird other bass. So just going back and forth there, right? I also added later in a lead. We can check that out. So just because Tyler loves leads as well. So again, another synthesizing kind of lead. I made it a little bit spacey. Right? Just all together like this. Adds more, character to it. Turn that down a little bit. Bring back the art. And then I made a little bit of a break here. So I added this guitar solo sample I found, just very simple. I changed up the lead a little bit, took out the arps, pushed everything down an octave as well. So what it sounds like when it comes to the bridge, I guess, or whatever. And some claps here with some reverb on them. And we go back into the beat. And then we go back into the beat. And then finally I added this little bit of an outro. Just got it from Arcade. There we go. And then it just fades out, from there. So that's how I made Tyler the Creator beat, like Don't Tap the Glass style. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for my shitty workflow and all that. But if you want to see more, let me know, I guess. All right. Bye.